Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to take a look at the lab report format for volcanic gases geolog. And I would like you guys to take a look and see. We're going to go through the abstract and introduction first. And I would like you to take a look at that first sentence first. And take a look. Your abstract and introduction is going to be about 8 to 12 sentences. And at the very beginning, you are going to put a title above your abstract. So abstract. Hit return a couple times. And then first you're going to look at that first sentence or two. It should indicate this science concept being investigated. So how would this lab relate to volcanoes? And you would write that right below the abstract. So if, let's see, our experiment with the can of soda and capturing the gases from the carbonation from the can of soda is like a volcano because da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Next, you're going to state the objectives of the investigation. What were you trying to do? So think about that. Think about what you were trying to do with that can of soda. Write it down. Hint, you were trying to capture gas and see how much gas was in a can of soda. Next, you're going to put down your hypothesis. So what was your prediction? That's going to be at the top of your geolog. And you're going to want to write this as an if-then statement. So if, let's see, if we shook the can of soda, then how much gas are you going to get? Write it down. Next, you're going to look at the following sentence. And you're going to summarize in 2 or 3 sentences the procedure used for testing and solving for your hypothesis. So, couple sentences, what do you do? How did you do it? Just, hey, we used a balloon, did da-da-da-da-da with the balloon, and captured gas. How did you do it? Write it down. Then, taking a look at the next one, in a sentence or two, write the overall results from the experiment. What did you collect? How much gas did you get? What did you get? Yes. Finally, at the very end, the conclusion. What's the whole point? Why did we do this? And tell me. Next, we're going to take a look at the methods section. And so you're going to return right underneath your abstract, type methods, have that be your title, and then tell me what's going on. So your procedure is going to be a list of your materials that you used. So your can of soda, your tubing, your balloon, your the plastic bins, the water, the clay. What did you use to run your experiment? And don't put down everything. Just put down the stuff that you used. Next, you are going to tell me what you did. How did you set up this experiment? So that if I read your method section, it's going to tell me exactly what you did. And then make sure that I have a picture so that I can picture what you did. Because usually when you're looking at directions, yeah, you have the step-by-step instructions, but you also have a picture that can show whoever's watching or whoever's reading these instructions what they are doing. Next, we're going to take a look at the analysis. Oh, before the analysis, wait, we have the observations and data. And here you're putting down information about what you saw, what you heard, what you smelled, what you touched. How much stuff did you collect? Then we're going to follow that up with the analysis of the data. So in a paragraph form, discuss how the data is supporting or rejecting your hypothesis. My data supports or my data rejects my hypothesis because of this. Did you collect more or less gas than you expected? That goes in with the first star. And then discuss anything that happened during the activity that may have affected your measurements. So, did you find the volume of somebody's fingers? Did you lose some of your gas because you didn't collect the initial of gas? Or did you lose some of it when you were tying off the balloon? Anything that could have gone wrong, tell me about it. And then in your conclusion, you're accepting or rejecting your hypothesis and telling me why. So I rejected my hypothesis because I thought I was going to collect 25 milliliters of gas, and I actually collected 1 liter of gas. And then tell me one thing that you learned and describe how it applies to volcanoes. This lab helps me learn more about volcanoes because da-da-da-da-da-da. Write about it, tell me about it, and put it in your lab report. When you finish, you can email it to me at kkeefe@rsu24.org or put it in the 2.9 lab report folder in eBackpack. Thanks, guys. Hope this helps.